I'm going to show you how to optimize your ad spending by using split tests to get the lowest cost. And then you pick a quote unquote winner. And when you do that, Facebook will keep delivering that ad at that low cost, allowing you to essentially reach people for cheaper. So once you're in your ad section, go over to the ads tab and click on create. And I'm going to tell you real quick, this used to be different. So I might run into a few problems along the way, but I think I've got it pretty well figured out with the new setup. So you're going to go into create a new campaign, and then you're going to pick your desired needed action. But for us, for your particular instance right now, it's going to be traffic. So this is a lot like the other ad. Down here, though, we're going to click on A/B test and then continue. And we're sending people to a website. We don't have an offer right now, although you could use this to get people to sign up for yard signs and stuff like that. We're going to test our creative, and you can test other things. And usually what you do is you test, you want to run several tests. So you might run 3 ads with 6 variations, or maybe it's 5 variations on each one, and pick the winners for the creative out of those tests, and then take the next level and go into delivery optimization or placement. Your audience is already defined because you're since you're a political campaign targeting a small area. We're not going to change your audience. But we're going to go with creative, and then we're going to select your existing audience, which is your Todd Blackburn full district. We'll do automatic placements, link clicks, and we're going to set a bid cap again. I like to start it at $1. I heard an expert a while ago say that if you started at $1, that the clicks will go down, the click price will go down. If you started at $2, it still goes down, but it goes down slower. And I haven't really messed with that a whole lot, so I just always start them at $1. Your budget for a split test is going to be higher, quote unquote need to be higher, but what I do here is select something pretty low and then just go ahead and leave it at the 4 days. You could change that under certain circumstances. You just don't want to run a split test too short, and they don't even give you the option of running it 1 or 2 days. So at least 4 days, that makes sense. And then if you run it too long, you're just kind of, at some point, you're wasting money. So there's some happy medium somewhere. Now, generally, if you think about it, most people are going to get on Facebook at least every couple of days or something. I probably get on there about twice a week to look at my personal page and try to click through the hundreds of notifications, which actually is kind of annoying. So I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, 4 days is probably optimal because you're going to catch most people, even the ones that don't go on Facebook all the time. I would always select the end early if winner found. And if you do that, Facebook is they're going to come back and tell you who's the winner. Select your correct page. I'm sure you may not have to do that. Click on single image, and then you're going to click on your first image that you're going to test. Now we know from experience, like if you choose your sign Facebook doesn't deliver it because there's too much text. Yeah, that's going to be true for both of these. So the way to do this, though, is to go ahead and select that, because sometimes you'll slip under the radar. So we select that, we enter your website. The headline is, of course, the attention grabber, and then the text is, what you're asking them to do. So if you say, see why you should vote for Todd Blackburn in this election, they can click on your website. Now, when you're testing these, there's several ways to do it. You could have the same picture each time and change your text or your headline, or you could leave the same text and headline and change your picture, or you could try to tailor the text and headline to the picture, and that's what I'll kind of run with right now. So we'll say Todd So now we're on ad set B, and it should copy everything over. And so what we'll do this time, though, is we'll pick a different image. And we'll try to pick one that we could say something about. Say something that fits the picture. And honestly, I can't even read that. Don't make me move to Texas. Oh, gosh. There we go. Anyways, and then you just click test another, and you keep repeating this pattern until you reach the maximum. I believe it's 5. We'll go ahead and max it out. Yeah, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And anyways, when you're done, you click on confirm, and it starts to run your ad, and you will get a winner at the end of it. And what the winner will show you is, hey, this ad only cost a couple cents versus $1. Okay, so I cut the original audio here, and I'm just showing you that I have some accounts that get a really low ad spend, and have other accounts where there's actually ads that cost less than a penny a click. But these were done through an old method of testing, and so it's kind of cool that Facebook added in the split tests like they are now, because they used to be quite a bit different. I also added in my original comments that I'm going to run some ads for some things I have, but they won't be ready and they won't be finished until next week around this time or later in the week. So as soon as those are finished, I'll show you kind of the next steps, and I'll show you some other helpful information that has to do with doing the split test and maximizing your ad spend. And then that way you can use that moving forward. So yeah, just look for that next videos or videos. And then if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Bye-bye.